The Detroit Tigers won their seventh spring training game today, 5-3 to the Yankees. Casey Mize got the start and he pitched three scoreless innings, giving up one hit and getting six strikeouts. He looked really good today. I was impressed by all his pitches. The splitter was looking good. The fastball was looking really good. I'm really excited to see this season for him. He got in a little bit of a jam in the first inning with two outs, runners on second and third, but he got the nice pop out to Reyes to get us out of the jam. To get our offense going, Victor Reyes was batting with one out, and he hit a nice single up the middle. That was almost a really nice play by Gonzalez, but he couldn't stop it, so it was our first hit of the game. It was a great at-bat from Reyes. This right here was pretty scary. Schmidt absolutely domed Scope. You can't do that in spring training, so I know he probably didn't mean to, but he's definitely going to work on his control. Scope was perfectly fine, though, so that's all that mattered. Here's Miggy batting with two on and two out. Hit a nice ball there, but it got robbed, so that kind of sucked. Would have been nice to see Miggy get an RBI because he hasn't had a great spring training, but of course he's making the roster. Doesn't even matter. Here's Casey Mize in the second with a nice strikeout. He just looked great with every pitch today. Here is him in the third on an 0-2 count and another strikeout. Like I said, he had six on the day. They were saying they don't expect him to do that often, but he's more of like a strikeout, ground ball guy, not just like a high strikeout guy, but I could see him doing something like this year a lot. Joe Jimenez got the fourth inning, and he pitched pretty well. Gave up two base runners, but he got out of the jam. Here is it with two outs and a nice catch by Garneau. Del Pozo got the fifth, and that's when it all kind of went bad for us. He got the first out right here on a nice ground ball thrown over to Miggy. I thought maybe he could get a nice 1-2-3, but the next batter, he throws it right over the heart of the plate, and the backup catcher crushes it for a double in the gap. It's just not a hit you want to see from a guy like that. The next play, he gave up a two-run bomb to Marwin Gonzalez. That pitch was crushed. The crack of the bat was pretty loud. I don't know why we decided to keep him in, but we did, and he gave up another double that Derek Hill could not track down, and it made it runners on second and third because Rizzo thought he was going to catch it, so a run did not score from there. But he's still in, and he gives up another hit. That one crushed even further off the wall by one of their top prospects. Finally, we were done with Del Pozo after that. Hinch had finally seen enough. We brought in Brian Garcia, and he actually pitched pretty well one pitch, and he got a nice double play there. Good play by Scope to get us out of that inning. After a half-hour rain delay, Jamer Candelario got the first at-bat for us, and he crushed the first pitch he saw off Joely Rodriguez for our first run of the game and to give Candy his first homer. We had two more singles from Lester and Kreider, and then Haas crushed one to dead center, scoring Lester and Kreider, making it 3-3. They kind of did their own version of Del Pozo, and they left Joely in for way too long. Zach Short's batting here, and the ball gets past their catcher to score our fourth run. The very next batter was Lopez, and Rodriguez gave him a pitch to hit, and he crushed it opposite field to get his first homer of spring training as well. So maybe that guy can have a chance to make the roster at some point this season, probably not opening day. But Diaz got the seventh, and he had a nice strikeout right here to get us out of the seventh. And that would be it for the game. We batted in the bottom of the seventh, but just went 1-2-3, and they called it after that. So it was a fun game to watch. Great way to come back. I thought it was going to be over after the rain delay, and we would have lost 3-0, but it was a pretty nice way for it to end for us.